last time on Vintage Story, I built a base and I didn't like it. I just couldn't decide where I wanted to live. So I've spent the last few episodes unable to make any progress, but that ends today. Today is moving day, and we're making that final push towards the Copper Age. So once again, welcome back to a beginner's journey into Vintage Story. Hello, and welcome back to Vintage Story. So in the last video, I had talked a little bit about how I did not like where I was living and that I wanted to move. One of my biggest issues was that it rains pretty much all the time here. And as horrible as it is, the rift activity is also super calm here all the time. And I know that's probably a good thing, but for me, not really. See, I want to be able to hunt down mobs and start grinding out temporal gears and stuff in general. I say as I can't even fight a wolf. So the thing is I want to move all the way out here if the map can catch up. So we're here and I want to move all the way up here. To be able to do that, we need to get a couple things ready and get set for moving. So I don't have the stuff to make backpacks because those are so curing. Maybe we'll be able to make a backpack or two, increase our carry weight or our inventory space. But I did update the carry-on mod, so I really want to see if it's gonna cause the game to crash again. Oh my god, okay. That is big. So it does kind of slow us down a little bit, but you can put stuff on your back with this mod. So I do actually have a storage vessel being crafted over here in the pick kiln. So hopefully using that we'll be able to make way more space. And I only plan to bring the necessities, so food and everything else I need to survive for the move. We're gonna pretty much only bring me. That being said, hello and welcome to episode 3. So in between episodes, I have gotten a lot of comments from all of you guys giving me ideas. So for one, a lot of you guys said moving to the forest is actually a really bad idea because of wolves and bears. And they might be kind of right there, but the problem is nothing spawns out here. We don't have any enemies really spawning, we don't have monsters spawning, we don't have mobs spawning, and there's really nothing out here. I know that you guys said finding a perfect place is pretty much just impossible, but for me, the perfect place is going to be up here. There's just so much more wooded area. I'm thinking, again, right out here, right by the wooded area. And I just feel like that's going to be the best for me. Also, somewhere around here on the way home, I had walked by a structure. And I had no idea what it was. I walked inside, couldn't find nothing. I was like, oh, weird, right? You guys told me that it was a trader. And my dumbass decided not to put it on my map. So hopefully we can find that again. Also, I've been told to keep an eye out for these spots like this that are like perfect circles. Apparently meteoric iron spawns there. I don't know what meteoric iron is, but apparently it's really cool. So that being said, let's go ahead and start getting stuff ready for the move. So before we go, I would like to make some improvised wood armor. So we need cattails, which we have plenty of, to make rope and firewood. And just like that, we have improvised wood armor. Look at that. And then we have pretty much everything put into here. I want to grab these, just because we spent a while trying to figure out how to make those last episode. I don't think I need the cattails. I think we'll be okay if I leave these behind. We have plenty of food in here. We have a couple. We should grab our food. Couple meals made on the ground. We have a bit of food made in here already. I grabbed our seeds, 2 of the tools I want to keep. All of our food is in here. We had to grab some seeds. I did have some things cooking in the pit kiln over here because I was making another one. Then I realized I don't really need all of this. I mean, I guess I'll need the crucible, but I'm bringing all of my clay, and we can just redo the clay at the pit kiln there. So I think that being said, we should be good to get going. So I have it pinned on my map for that spot, and we're just gonna start slowly making our way over there. And for you guys, I'm gonna cut most of it out. For me, it's gonna be a long journey. So let's get going. Just realized out of everything I grabbed, I didn't grab my bed, so I'm just gonna have to make one of those real quick. All right, so supposedly this is a trader. The problem with that is I just didn't see a way in last time, at all. I walked around it, I looked around, I didn't see a way in. And we walked in and there's no trader. I know I heard a voice last time. Oh. So if it's shaped like this on the map, does that mean something like this is also going to be a trader? Also, so with the new update, I guess there was supposedly a bug that was like messing up. I'm talking, sir, I'm talking. Anyway, supposedly there was a bug that was messing with the hunger rate. So everyone was just basically playing the game on like ultra hard mode, and I just had no clue. And the reason I was instant starving in the first episode is because the carry on mod was not updated. So it was just a conflicting mod problem. So that explains those two issues. All right, so it wasn't another trader, it was just more ruins. All right, journeying on. You guys had told me that this biome is going to be super important because limestone is super important when it comes to leather making. And one viewer in my comment section was, oh, wait, is this copper? Ooh, not native copper, but it's copper. It's malachite, right? Can I mix this with copper to make copper? Or does it have to be the same kind of copper? I don't know. Anyway, one of you guys were telling me about how you have to pretty much strictly rely on traders to buy limestone for your leather making. And then here I am right next to the giant limestone area. And I'm like, yep, I want to move. And I guess that is, makes me look like an asshole or something. I'm not really sure, but I have my reasons, okay? Someone else in the comments taught me something cool. So you see how this is like limestone. Both of them look like limestone. And then you see this one. This one's definitely limestone, but this one's darker. And that's how you tell if it's flint. So that's flint. That's flint. So I never noticed that. And I just thought that was really cool. And thank you for whoever told me that in the comments. So you guys had told me that I didn't want to live at a forest because it is wolf and bear territory. Nice. That is wolf and bear territory. And yeah, no, you are completely right. And I have gotten my shit absolutely rocked to me multiple times through the wolves. Kind of avoided all the bears so far, but now you're not wrong, and I know you're not wrong. But the thing is where I was at previously, just no animals were really spawning, and finding food and meat and anything was just proving to be a little bit too difficult. There was not an abundance of anything. So moving near the woods, I'm not trying to live in the woods or the forest, but I want to live near it. That way I have access that isn't far away to wood and hunting, but also be far away enough that it's not going to spawn on top of me. So that's my thought process there, is I feel like the survival aspect is going to be a little bit easier on me if I am closer to the substances I need to survive. I'm also an idiot, so fuck if I know anything. Look at that, another trader. Is this the one I found last time? No, I don't think so. But let's see what kind of trader this guy is. I can buy copper from here, though. That's pretty cool. They buy vessels and merchant shoes. Category foot, good, and adds a little bit of warmth, I think. I don't know. That's cool. That's nice to know. I mean, at least I can buy copper there if need. That would suck, but I can do it. So I heard that they added new mushrooms as well, and apparently some of these mushrooms can just make you absolutely trip balls. And I want to find some of these trippy mushrooms because I want to experience video game styled LSD. So, you know, we'll be keeping an eye out for that. Ooh, blue clay. So I recently found out that you can actually download a separate client to play different versions of the game. So I was thinking, how cool would it be if I downloaded version 1.0 of Vintage Story? Like, would that be a cool video, guys? Like, would you guys watch a video of me fumbling around in version 1.0? I don't know. I think that would be a lot of fun to see the differences because we're on 2.22, right? Or is it 1.22? I'm not sure. I think it's 2.22. Either way, it'd be really cool to see how far the game has come by checking out the very first release of the game. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like that would be a really cool video idea. You know, you guys had literally warned me about the bears, and now I'm surrounded by 2 of them. I mean, can I just stab them from up here? Oh my god, you can hit me. I don't know what else to do other than just sit here and stab them, so that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, see you guys in 10 years. Alright, well that's 1 bear down. What do I do about this guy down here? Maybe I can, like, kind of... I can't really nap anything because I'm on a trader hut, so... I guess I'll sleep and just hope he goes away. Oh, oh, oh my god. Dude, I about shit my pants. Yeah, we're just gonna nope on out of there. That's no. I came back because I got to thinking about that bear hide and the meat that I could probably get from this guy. I wonder if I have... Drop this real quick. Wait, where'd my thing go? Okay, I forgot I had set it down. All right. Well, let's get the hell out of here. We did get the bear hide, though. So I can make the bear armor. That's a wolf. We're just going to ignore that. You know, you guys literally warned me about the bears and wolves, and I was like, ah! It'll be fine. And then that fucking happened. Dude, that bear scared the ever-living shit out of me. The black one that hopped in there with me? That wasn't it, sir. That was not it. All right. So we are pretty much at the spot. I kind of like over here a little bit better than over here. I haven't really gotten back over here, but there is a trader right over here too. I didn't even mark him, but he's right there. But yeah, so I think this is a good spot. We're right by the forest, right? Plenty of wood. There's going to be animals and stuff. I think this is a good spot, and this is kind of a big open area. So I think this is a spot. So I'm not going to make you guys watch me try to set up a beginner base for like the 3rd video in a row. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that off camera, but I will get back to you guys as soon as I got like kind of the bare bones base built. A couple wolves just kind of hanging out over here. See if I can take a pot shot at him. Get him in the water. My superiority scared him. We're getting really close to this base being done. It's taking me a few days, but this is where we're at right now. I know the roof kind of sucks, and we're currently working on the floor, but we're almost done there, and we can get back to where we left off yesterday. No. What do you want? Surface shifter. Shiver. Dude, they drop. They drop anything cool. Oh, flax fibers. We wanted that, don't we? I like a little baby puppy. There seems to be some kind of scary stuff going on right outside of my base. And her raft activity is high, so no. Guess we'll just hunt these things down for now. Alright, I think it's about time I show you guys around a little bit. So, this is what we ended up building. I built this little log cabin here. I built this little pit kiln area over here, so we can start getting all of the basics done. Like I said, I know the roof kind of sucks. I'm really not that good at building, but so what we got so far, not much. But what I plan to do is as soon as I get a pickaxe to dig down here and make like a bottom story. So this is going to be like the upstairs and like cooking and maybe a couple like storage things over here. So crates and stuff like that. Maybe I can put crates up here as well for storage. Like one here, here, and here. Here and here. That would be really cool. And then have like all the like crafting and meltery stuff go down there. So right now I'm kind of just waiting for the rift activity to go down a tad bit before I start going and hunting for copper. Because there is one there and one there, both sides of my house. In the meantime, I guess I'll try looking for some medium fertility soil and hunting some stuff and just getting some food and basic stuff ready. So while I wait out this temporal high rift activity, I've just been in here kind of lay forming a little bit. So I'm thinking I have enough copper that I might be able to go ahead and make a pickaxe. And then as soon as I find another copper deposit, I can dig right under and start entering into the copper age. But that's my plan here, is I'm just trying to wait out this rift activity that's really high. All right, we'll just get these all filled up. And, oh, I don't have firewood. All right, here we go. All right, I think, are these lit? Oh, that's not lit. All right. I think we're pretty set over here. We're getting pretty established. I like it. I like it a lot, Picasso. All right, with that being said, I'm going to make another axe, and I think we might delve out into the forest a little bit, see if we can get any food stuffs, and just kind of see what we can find. But I'm really liking this area a lot more. I like this. This is cozy. So I have pretty much completely forgotten that if I want to enter the copper age, I need to create a charcoal pit. And I haven't done that in so long, so I guess we gotta go cut down more trees, get a bunch more. I hate this door. That's one of the reasons I want to enter a copper age, so I can build a new door. I was over there cutting trees, and an angry fucking bear came out of nowhere. Y'all really fucking warned me about the bears. Why didn't I worry about the bears? All right, so it says 11 by 11 by 11 blocks, though 2 by 2 by 2 should start. So 2, 2, 2. So 4? That should be fine. All right, let's try that. So 2 by 2 by 2. So we just fill it with firewood now. And that should be, I should have enough, I think. Unless I need way more, which is also very possible I think I actually need way more. Ooh, storage vessel. Ooh, it's got seeds. Oh, cabbage seeds. Okay, sick. Single fern. All right. All right, so it said it's supposed to be airtight. So like this. And then you create a fire pit on top of it. Soft firewood. And then yeah, it says charcoal pit. All right. So that should be doing its thing. All right. Well, I'll leave that alone. All right, so I just kind of spent the night hunting, and I had a pretty good haul. I got 6 bush meat, poultry. I got horsetails because I plan on making the healing stuff, and a bunch of mushrooms and a lump of fat. So we're going to go ahead and put this all together, make some food. All right, I guess it's time for me to speed run arthritis or carpal tunnel, whichever comes first. We're going to sit here and pan for a while because we need like a bunch more. Not doing the thing. All right, there you go. Anyway, we need a bunch more copper before we can really make anything. So we're just going to sit here and pan for a while. Granted, I can stay in it, so. Great. Found a stone. All right, I'll be here for a couple years. All right, I've grown extremely bored of that. We found 10 more copper. That's pretty good. Let's go and grab this. I didn't want. How did I grab the wood? All right. Anyway, we also found metal bits. I don't know what to do with that. So that's cool. All right. Guess we're carrying it on. Move on to something else. Just found out if you throw rocks at the water, you can make them skip. That is the attention to detail in this game is so insane, dude. I love this. You know, everyone tells me about how insane like the winter is, and how the whole game is pretty much you just trying to set up for winter, right? But I know you can collect cattail roots, and they don't go bad, right? So in theory, couldn't I just mass collect a bunch of cattail roots and just be fine all during winter? I mean, in theory, like, wouldn't that work? So I'm out here just kind of looking around for like copper veins and stuff like that because I'd like to start getting into the copper age. But really, I'm not having a lot of luck finding much copper. I'm finding a lot of seeds and vegetables though. So as soon as I find some medium fertility soil, we should also be set for... Ooh, hey. Look, ask and you shall receive. Anyway, we should be able to get set to start setting up a farm now. And I finally found some copper. All right, let's go. What should we got here? 17 pieces right there. That is insane. All right, I found a mushroom I have never found before, and it's called the Liberty Cap. And like I said earlier, I know they added mushrooms that can make you trip balls. And I'm really curious, so I'm just going to go ahead and eat it. And oh my God. You know, I heard about them, but I haven't tried them. That is nuts. Okay, I'm gonna skip this for you guys. Oh, it gets so bright. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna skip this for you guys so you guys don't have to watch this for too long. But what happens if you cook these? Okay, I wasn't recording, but like a bear and a shiver just spawned and they didn't attack me. So did that actually happen, or is my guy just really fucking high? I say that right as like the effect is ending, but that was that scared the shit out of me. Like the bear ran up to me and then didn't attack me, and the shiver just walked past me. And I'm over here just tasting the rainbow. A good trip turned into a bad trip real fast. All right, we're finally setting up a new farm. Now, if Minecraft has taught me anything, if you just build your soil over water, you can pretty much just automate the entire situation. So we're just gonna get all of this set up. And how is all this looking? So 88N. I know. So yeah. So nutrients is still 50% on everything with 75% moisture. So that's good, right? I don't know. Somebody tell me if that's good. I'm not sure if it sounds good. So we'll get some rye growing, and then some turnips. And then we got a bunch of carrot seeds. And then we got a bunch of cabbage seeds. So that should help a lot with like meals and stuff and just making food. So how long does it normally take for things to grow? Like, someone let me know in the comments. I have no idea how long like farming and stuff like that actually takes. You know, that's not much, but I feel like that's a good start. Oh, look, this finished. Okay, so did we get charcoal? Yes. All right. So we are all but pretty much ready to go ahead and start making our first bit of copper. Before I do that, I actually want to go ahead and build a cellar. I don't have one here yet, and I know I need one. So we should probably go ahead and just start building it. So I kind of want the cellar to be like right here, and it goes underground. I think that would look really cool. So we're going to go ahead and start working on that. Would you believe that I want to build it out of mud bricks and wood and stuff that I can easily get while I'm still in Stone Age? Hey, what is olivine? Olivine. What does this do? Turns into crushed. What does it do? Is it just a cool crafting thing? I have no clue what that is. Now, believe it or not, I was actually going to record a hightail video today. Not because, like, I'm in the middle of a series for it or anything. I played it a while back on stream, and I wasn't all that impressed. I thought it was cool, but I don't know, I didn't really give it much of a chance. I think I did an hour stream, and I haven't touched the game since. Would you guys be interested if I really gave it, like, a good, thorough playthrough and really just hopped in and played? Like, would anyone actually watch that? I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to see me play Hightail, because I'm still interested in the game, and I think it's really cool. I just couldn't really get into it at first. Maybe it's just early game. I don't know. Let me know. Does that mean it's just gone? Like, someone ate my cabbage. Does that mean it's just fuck? Do I need to build a wattle fence? I didn't know animals could just come up and eat my crop. Yeah, I just planted it. What do you mean dead? Oh yeah, it's dead. All right. Well, oh, at least I got the seed back, so I can just replant it. But that fucking sucks. And this is not moist at all, so maybe that. I don't know. Here's hoping. Here's what I'm thinking. So, 1, 2, and okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Can I break through it, like, my hands if I just hit it hard? No, I'm gonna assume probably not. All right. Well, guess that's a project for another time. Let's go ahead and clean all of this up a little bit. This should all fit. With that being said, I know this was a bit of a shorter episode, and I don't know how much is going to get cut out, but we got a lot more done. We got a better base. We got everything set up to enter the Copper Age next video. And if you guys want to keep leaving suggestions in the comments, I would be super interested. I have been recording or playing for a couple hours now. It has been way longer for me than it has for you. So I've had a blast, and I will for sure see you guys in the next video.